I had to sacrifice way too many studs for that.
Oh, I built it. Oh. Did we already build this? Did I unbuild them?
You probably got shot. So
Yeah, that could be.
Flopped over.
What do these do?
What are those?
Jake Paul said that. And I was like...
Jake Pauler for life!
What's the Logangers? That's what his fans are called.
They're called low gangers?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. That's like such a bad name.
Yeah.
It sounds like a meth, like a group for meth addicts or something.
Or like some shitty white boy gang.
Yeah.
It's like trying to be black.
Well, I mean, that might be on par actually.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, and Boogie did say he thinks that they're not they do a lot of it for the vlog and they're probably not as cancerous in real life.
I doubt that.
Which I'm not completely sold on.
I'm not. I'm 100%. I don't believe that.
Yeah, but whatever. I mean, I do think the way that they're acting is pretty annoying, but it doesn't really affect any of my stuff, so I guess I don't care.
Yeah, indeed. It's just sad to see.
Yeah, I don't like people giving YouTube a bad name because I like when there's more money in YouTube, because then quality goes up, you know?
Yeah.
Usually. So, yeah. Granted, I don't know, maybe I like money not being in YouTube, because now the Grumps got their own, like, YouTube Red show, and they're spending so much time on that Game Grumps itself has gone down the tubes. I feel like either they're so tired or they care about it less because they enjoy other stuff more.
Yeah.
So they like doing music, they're doing this YouTube Red show, they're doing all this stuff, and like Game Grumps I feel like just it's feeling the lack of attention.
Yeah, indeed.
Which I think is unfortunate because they were my favorite channel for a long time.
Yeah, they were pretty good. I don't know if
or at
they
least
were
nearly my favorite actually, because JonTron was in his peak too.
Yeah.
When they were at their peak, so maybe they were my second. They would be my favorite now that JonTron has been obliterated, but Oni Plays has taken his place.
Yeah, Oni Plays is probably my favorite channel. I look forward to them the most as long as they're not playing Dark Souls or Shenmue.
Yeah, I still watch Dark Souls.
I do too, but it's boring.
Yeah.
Why does that jump so hard?
It's
because of the pill-shaped hitboxes!
Pill.
This is Crash.
Crash Bandicoot.
This is Crash returning to base.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are stealing from Ding Dong now with the whole thing about Crash being harder. Because everybody references, it's because of the pill-shaped hitboxes and the fall speed being faster. And it's like, Ding Dong is literally the one that discovered that.
Yeah, it's crazy, like, they're still not huge, but they're hugely affecting the internet, I'd say.
Yeah.
I feel like, because they've got, Oni's Crash meme, for instance.
Yeah.
Lots of people are using that. This discoveries that Ding Dong's been making, you know, there's all this stuff. But that was I generally really like, I agree with pretty much everything they say.
I mean, I don't agree with everything they say.
But Dark Souls is,
except for Dark Souls, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't agree on Crash because they were like, oh, look how pretty this level looks and how how bad this level looks, and like, I actually wouldn't have noticed any of that. I just care how it plays. I mean, nice graphics are nice, but like their favorite one at the sundown and all of that, am I supposed to be doing something?
Yeah, you gotta do that, and then jump up there, and then jump to the left.
Okay.
No, do this. This one, and then jump up to the left.
Oh, I thought I had to go all the way across.
No.
Jump. And I'm like, well, I just like when things are colorful. I don't care about the sundown atmosphere, so I actually disagreed with it. But I disagree with everything Dark Souls too.
Yeah, indeed. I pretty much disagree with a lot of stuff they say too. Like, they shit on a lot of games that I was like, yeah, I actually like. I can't think of any right now.
I like that they were crapping on Ukulele just because it was another one of those ones where I didn't care, but it was funny to see something go down in flames. Yeah, it was
funny to watch people whine about them, complaining about it too in the comments.
Especially because of the whole Jan Train thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh well, if you get owned by Oni Plays, then That's fine with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go easy mode. Switch to the Jedi.
Well,
but yeah, the Dark Souls is kind of annoying at times
I'm
because
stuck.
Julian like is comments negatively on it, and he's like, "Shut up." He's like, "Julian, what do you think about this?" He's like, "Eh," and then he's like, "No, it's good." You know, he's like supports it too much. And another thing that's really annoyed me about Dark Souls that I thought of recently is how, like, again, it has to do with the fan base, which is why I hate most things that I hate, like Undertale and stuff in the Steam universe. Is that everything is Dark Souls. It's like, it's almost like Dark Souls has a bunch of very common, uncreative, that have lasted a long time mechanics that is shared with lots of other games, and that's why you're constantly seeing them. It's like, oh, Zelda Ocarina of Time is you're rolling around. It's just like Dark Souls. It's like, yeah, because that didn't come first, and rolling isn't in all games.
And it's like, what?
And it's like,
why
oh, this game is hard. That's what makes it good. It's like,
no,
this is just like Chivalry, the indie Steam game, except you change some integer values for enemies to do more damage.
Yeah.
That's all this is. It's not unique game at all.
It's not like it's actually.
It's like, wow, it's so hard. It
doesn't make you think. It doesn't make you play well. It's just you get hit once and you die.
Yeah, it's not good design. It's literally that has nothing to do with design. It's like, okay, I can change a variable so he does 500 damage instead of 200. It's like, wow, happy birthday, you can count, you know?
Indeed.
Except you don't even need to count. You just mess around with numbers until it's too hard. And I'm not salty at it because it's too hard, because I got far into the game and I got bored.
Yeah.
Because it's boring too.
It is. I never got far into the game. I thought the combat was so incredibly not fun.
Yeah, the combat's boring because everyone's like, oh, it's so hard, you have to wait for your time. It's like, why am I going to play a game to wait? You guys... People complain about, like, waiting to read stories. They complain about JRPGs and this and that. It's like, Dark Souls is waiting simulator.
Yeah, indeed.
And it's like, I can beat any enemy in the whole entire game without taking any damage if I'm patient enough and have not enough of a life.
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, Zelda, too, with Breath of the Wild. It was like, especially early on, it's like you have to be very patient with your play, and then later on, once you like start getting upgrades, it's like I can actually start having fun and just go ham.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's just annoying to me that everyone's like, oh, Crash Bandicoot's like Dark Souls because Dark Souls is hard. It's like, yeah, because Ninja Gaiden didn't come way before Dark Souls and wasn't way harder than Dark Souls.
Yeah, or Mega Man.
Literally, it's like, oh, difficulty in games didn't exist before Dark Souls.
Yeah, totally.
And Aaron, like, argues, like, oh yeah, Dark Souls is bringing Japanese game development back from the brink of obliteration. It's like, oh yeah,
sure.
Dark Souls is the only good Japanese game.
Because Dark Souls is also the highest selling Japanese game.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
pretty sure
have
that
you not heard of
Mario's gonna sell a
Nintendo?
heck of a lot more.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's
I
just
don't know about that because because Mario's not a multi-platform. I don't know. Pokemon has to outsell big time.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's like, have you not heard of Nintendo?
Yeah, indeed.
And there's other ones too, like Monster. Maybe he said that about Monster Hunter. It was Monster Hunter or Dark Souls. But I disagree with either one because I think there's still more in addition to both of those.
Yeah, indeed.
So, yeah. I don't. Final Fantasy, that's Japanese, right? And that's pretty big. So, Senran Kagura, that's getting a following.
Yeah, it's not really as big as any of the other games you mentioned so far, but I certainly enjoyed it.
Indeed. Galgun, that got decent attention for what it was. That's Japanese.
So I think
there's good
that we'll keep getting though.
That's like there's like good Japanese indie games too. So I don't think it's all American.
Who's that Pokemon?